Okay, so hi traders and welcome to our weekly market outlook. Hope you're doing great, hope you're doing well. Okay, so let me just start with our forecast, and first let's start with our published idea on my TradingView profile. Okay, so as you can see that I have posted a gold analysis already. We didn't took it yet. Okay, okay, we've been watching it since there, but we didn't have any sales or any price actions from that spot, and now we are watching it closely. The price has went up a little bit higher, but we are still watching it. Okay, the price didn't give me any sell setup, but I will show you later on what we are anticipating exactly. Okay, from the spot we didn't take any sales, but we are still watching for sell. Okay, that move didn't change our view. Okay, so we are still waiting and anticipating for that move. Okay, so why we didn't take that sell? Because we didn't have any sell setups earlier. Okay, so how the sell setups will look like? It will look like a strong impulsive wave to the downside, then we will watch for the correct, then we will watch for the break of that correction. Okay, so later on I will show you that we didn't have any kind of that correction on that spot over there, and this is the reason why we didn't took it. Okay, so let's move forward. USD cat, watch before selling. Okay, like I have told you, we are still in the correction. Okay, and this shouldn't actually trigger any your buys or sells. Okay, if you watch it closely. Okay, so what those arrows mean, that doesn't mean that I'm anticipating buy and sell. I'm anticipating and watching what the price will do. If the price will go to downside, we will see a break of that trend line. We will wait for the correction, then we will take a strong break to the downside. Okay, or the price will go above the trend line, correct there, and then it will start to push higher. Okay, so those are the two possibilities or two options which will develop. Which one it will be, we don't know. We will be just watching it closely. Okay, so you have to do the same thing, or wait, I will post you under there, under the idea I will post the setup which one it will be ready. Okay, your USD, we are still watching for buy, and on Friday, okay, on the Friday we saw some reactions. Now we will be watching it closely for our buy setups. Okay, I will go through all those ideas and show you them one by one or step by step when I finish those. DXY watch previous high for reversal. Okay, the price, if you will see, has reversed really nicely. Now we are watching lower time frame if this will go to the downside. We've been tracking that sell from here, but we didn't have any sales from there. The prices just went up. Okay, give us a flat correction. Okay, that will probably continue to the upside, but first we will have a downside. Okay, we'll also show you how it will look like. New Zealand Chief. Okay, that one was a great trade. If you took it, great. Okay, I have updated you there with that setup. Okay, you will watching for strong breakout. So what the price did, it has just started to pushing down. Okay, great. So you have a nice trade. You can take off your profit. Okay, soon as when the price is break that low, you should move all your trades on break even, and now you will have to decide if you want to take off your profit or you will be holding it until tagging that bottom. Okay, that's your decision, but I do recommend you will take off your profit. Pound Aussie, that idea is still active. Okay, we are still waiting for shorts. We didn't have any shorts over there. Okay, maybe now we will have some, but we will have to give the pound Aussie a little bit more time to complete. Okay, New Zealand yen went up, down. Okay, went down, went up. So now we will have a 4-hour correction probably, as we can see there. Okay, we will go taking that trend line, and then we will start it to go down. Okay, so okay, that one there's the XAU USD gold idea. Okay, I think that there it will reverse, but the price it didn't give us any setups. I will show you now on the charts. Okay, so let's go step by step. DXY. Okay, as you see there, the price has went up, tagging that high. Now it reversed to the downside. Okay, so when I posted that idea, I didn't mean that you will just immediately sell. Okay, sell when the price will tag that high. No, you should not do that kind of scenario. You will lose all your money. Okay, and this is the behavior how your signal provider will do with you. Okay, so let's see. So how we will trade it. Okay, let's watch on the 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour we will watch for the correction there, then we will watch for the strong break to the downside. Okay, I think that this will move for a sideways, probably whole Monday or half of a Monday. We'll watch it closely. We don't know exactly, but like I said, watch it for that correction, then wait for the strong break to the downside. Okay, this downside on the DXY will give us a really nice buys on EUR USD. Okay, so as you can see that a daily structure, we are really high, but I think that this should complete. Okay, that should give us a really nice correction there before heading to the upside. Okay, or it can completely reverse the downside. But first, like I said, this is our move. Okay, this is what we are targeting, and this is what we are forecasting. But we will see how that will plays out. Just keep an eye on your sell setups. Okay, watch your sell setups. You will be watching the same scenario like here. Okay, those are your buy setups. Okay, so you will watch same here, sell, 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 sell. Okay, all the way to the downside. If the price will stop around the trend line, be careful, don't sell around the trend line. Okay, that become risky. Your USD. Okay, so I have seen that many guys on TradingView are already jumping into those buys. Okay, but the price hasn't give us any buy setups. Okay, we were watching here for the expanded flat. Okay, that was our first expectation. Based on that impulse, based on that expanded flat, we were watching for buy setup from here. But do you have any buy setups order? I don't think so. Okay, if we will watch it closely, okay, there are no buy setups. Okay, and you should not be jumping into the buy. Based on that aggressive sell, you should not have any buys placed over there. Okay, now we are getting ready for our buy setup. So what you will do, how you will trade in the upcoming day, you can pull one trend line over there, wait for the correction can just get bigger, then you will watch for the strong break to the upside. Okay, and boom, there's your trade. Okay, why? Because the price can reverse the downside and then went up. Okay, that can easily go down, but you will see how those candles will appear over there. If there will be a strong candle to the downside, you will not be watching for a buy. Okay, why? Because daily, if you will see that the daily, we are still in the correction. Okay, and we can go a little bit lower, and then we will start to push higher. But like I said, don't jump in too early. Wait for the correction, then take your trade. You don't need to hurry. Okay, just watch it with patience and watch our Telegram. I will try to update you with the setup. Pound USD. Okay, there was the one trade which I have closed on break even. I have there one buy. Okay, which been holding, but I have been taken out on break even. So what I will do now? I'm still a buyer, but you have to be careful. Okay, from previous weekly market outlook, we were watching that to continue to the upside, but the price it didn't continue to the downside. It has just reversed to the downside. Okay, we know that. We've been watching that in our daily webinars in our trading room. Okay, so we know what the price will do, and we know that the price will go tagging that bottom. Okay, so what you will do, you will wait for the correction, you will wait for the correction, then you'll take the trade. Okay, that's so simple. That will be a 1 hour correction. 1 hour correction there will be enough for the price to push higher. Okay, so I will just delete those drawings from the previous weekly market outlook, and now I will show you what I will wait. Let me move on 1 hour. Okay, there the picture will be much more clear. I will pull the trend line over there. So you will be waiting for the, oh, what was that? Sorry. It was the misclick. I will wait for the slow correction. There we need to have a slow correction before taking the trade to the upside. Okay, don't jump into aggressive. Okay, I'm all the time repeating those things. Don't jump too aggressive because I see that many of you are sometimes too aggressive, and when I have forecast some wave, you are just jumping into the trade. No, you should not without having any signs or any confirmations. New Zealand USD. Okay, let me take a look on daily. Okay, on daily we were anticipating previous week to correct. Okay, give us a big correction, but it didn't do so. So that doesn't mean we don't have a correction over there. Okay, there we will still anticipate a correction. Okay, that correction will appear. That will probably give us a bit bigger running flat over there in the middle, and that wave needs to complete before heading to the upside. Okay, as you can see, If there will be a correction, take the trade. Okay, but after having correction from spot where it is right now, you cannot take the sell. Wait for the 1 hour correction before taking the sell. Okay, that correction is needed. Then watch and wait for the strong breakout. Add your trade, and that's your target. Previous bottom is your target. Okay, the price will not continue to the downside. If you will watch a weekly, as you can see, we are in the big weekly structure, and this it has to go up and then down. Okay, I don't see that this it will just continue to downside. That doesn't give me any signs, so I don't see this behavior. Okay, so like I said, this is the small wave which can complete, but without having correction, don't take the trade. ESD chief, okay, finally it has started reversing. We've been watching also it from here. Okay, why? Because that was the correction for us, but that expanded thread has just extended itself. Okay, and that doesn't mean we don't have a sell. There was a nice buy setup. Okay, if you watch it closely, there was the buy setup. We didn't took that buy because we know that will not continue to the upside. Okay, we were watching that in our trading room, but we see this will not continue to the upside. Okay, because the structure is telling us we need a correction before heading to the upside. Okay, so what you will do now, wait for the correction, take the trade. Okay, why we have to wait for the correction? Because the price can reverse to the upside. Okay, this is the behavior which can take you out with a losing trade if you will not be patient. Okay, let's move on 1 hour. Okay, wait for that correction and take the trade. Okay, don't jump into the trade without correction. Okay, so similar like that. Okay, wait, correction, and then take the trade to the downside. Okay, you will be watching for the strong break. Okay, that's your trade. Okay, why? Because it can reverse to the upside. Okay, it's simple as that. USD cat, like I have told you. Okay, there was the one bigger picture published on my trading idea, which I have shown you. Okay, this is the idea which is posted on TradingView. Let me draw it correctly. Okay, that's the correct drawing. So why we didn't take any sales at the moment? Because this can go to the upside. Okay, so I'm rather sticking to that buy because I don't see that this sell will start right now. I see there is one more buy coming. Okay, let's watch a daily. Okay, daily structure is telling me we will go to complete that move. Okay, why? Because if that will start to drop from here, this will be a running flat. Okay, if not, this is the expanded flat and we will go from here down. Okay, so we have two scenarios, but I don't see that this is the running flat, so I'm much more sure this scenario will appear and then we'll go down. So can I take the buy? No, you cannot take the buys. Can I take the sell? Not yet. Okay, so if you will take the sells, you will wait for the break of the trend line, you will wait for the correction, then you will take the trade. Okay, can I take the buy? No. What you will do, you will wait for the break of that trend line, wait for the correction, then you will take the trade, and then you will watch for the sell. Okay, so this is how you will trade. There is no other options for trading that USD cat. New Zealand chief, what do we have there? Okay, as you can see that this is something that New Zealand chief have also posted on my trading view profile. Okay, it went up, went down really nicely. Okay, there was the nice profits. Okay, there are prices give us on many sell corrections. Okay, if you took them, great, you can take off your profit. Okay, that trade will not go far away. Okay, let's watch the daily. I see that we will stay further sideways. The price needs to form a bigger correction before going to the downside. So I don't see this will continue to the downside. Okay, or it may can, but that should be aggressive, a little bit more aggressive. But we will see on Monday. So on Monday, we will see if you have that correction. You can take the sell, move on break even, and see how it will plays out around previous bottom. Okay, so this is your behavior, how you can trade it. New Zealand cat. What do we have there? Let me see. Okay, the price is trying to push lower, and it will. Okay, the price will push lower. For those who are holding those sells, okay, some of my traders are holding the sells from the spot right here. They will be holding it a little bit more. Okay, we will watch how that will plays out. If this will give us any corrections or a pullback, we will watch for the sell. So we will do the same scenario, but first wave is to correct. Okay, you need a correction before taking the sell. Okay, correction can get bigger and we can go taking that down line. Okay, let's see 1 hour. 1 hour can do something like that, then it will go down. Okay, be careful. Don't jump into the, if the price will start to go down, don't jump in. That will not go far away. It will go give us a bit bigger correction. Okay, so patiently, guys. Don't jumping. Oh, the New Zealand, that will go and at least tagging that bottom. Okay, let me see. Let me just tag my bottom. That's the previous bottom. Okay, so I see that the price will go tagging that bottom. Okay, at least this it's needed before going to the upside. But let me watch on daily. Okay, daily this looks like there it will be a retest or break of that bottom. Okay, that for me is completed pattern, and that completed pattern will go to the downside. Okay, so you can take the sell over there. That will be a nice sell. Okay, what you can do, if the price will behave around the previous bottom, it can reverse to the upside, give us a bigger correction, break that high, and then it will go down. Okay, so be careful. We need to have a strong price movement over there, and then take the sell. Euro New Zealand, okay, wonderful trade. Okay, I took that buy. Okay, and the price or the chart has went up really nicely. Okay, as I have told you in the weekly market outlook, if you trade it great, you can take off your profit or wait for the price to tag that high. Okay, tagging that high will be really nice. Okay, and then you can remove your profit. Price will stay for a sideways. We'll do something like that. We'll do something like that. Then we'll go up. Okay, so that move can appear over there, or it can just start to push lower, 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 give us a bigger correction before heading to the upside. Okay, so let's see which action will appear over there. Weekly. Okay, weekly looks like it we are going up. Okay, so that will be a short-term trend. I do not recommend you to take that buy. Okay, that will probably not go far away. Okay, there was the nice buy setups. As you can see, those are the buy setups. If you take them, great. Now, I don't recommend you to take the buy. Okay, I will erase that error. Can that continue to the upside? Of course, that can just continue to the upside, giving you a small buy setups all the time. But if you're not in from the bottoms from here, don't jump in now. Okay, the price can just give a bigger correction and it will go. And that can take you out with a losing trade. Or if this will appear over there, you definitely want to take that breakout entry. Okay, you have to take that entry and you will see how far it will go. If that will break aggressively, hold your trade. This is going a little bit higher. Okay, so how far it can go? It can go that high. So you will have a nice trade over there. So keep your eyes on and play that smartly or wisely. Euro Aussie, okay, it went up really nicely. Really great bounce off and nice buy setup. So what you can do, you cannot do anything. I will just erase that from previous weekly market outlook. That's not interested anymore. Okay, so what you will do, you will wait for the correction, then you will take the trade to the upside. Okay, so what you'll do, you'll wait for the correction and then you will take the trade to the upside, at least taking that high. Okay, but without having a correction, don't jump into the trade. Okay, but when that correction is over, watch for the break and take the trade. Okay, you can remove your profit around the previous top. Okay, it will be enough. Yes, we'll probably go do something like this, like that, and then we'll start to go higher, but we'll see. Just keep your eyes on. Okay, or it can even go a little bit lower and then went up higher. Okay, that can give you some kind of correction like that. Aussie cat, it's trying to push lower, but at the moment now we will need to have a deeper correction. Okay, deeper correction it's needed before going to the downside. That correction needs to be like that. Okay, similar like this one. That's needed over there, and then you will watch for the sell. You can take the buy, okay, but those buy setups will be short. Or take the buy, move on break even, and see how far it will go. Okay, or it can completely reverse. Okay, let me see a daily structure. Daily structure is something like that. Okay, yes. Don't hold yourselves for long. Okay, you rather watch for your buys, take the buy and see how far that will go. If this will be aggressive, we are going completely to the upside. So yeah, it will be worth of watching our buy setups. At the moment, there is no buy setup, as you can see. Okay, no buy setup. That can form over there. Okay, on the Monday, you can get that buy setup, watch for the breakout, take the trade. Okay, that will be your buy setup. Aussie Chief, okay, went down really nicely. Okay, if you've been trading that since previous weekly market outlook, great. Okay, you take those breakouts, take off your profit. Okay, I do recommend that you will take off your profit. This is a completed pattern for me, and we will start watching for the buy now. Okay, as you can see, this move is completed, which we have forecasted for you, and now we are just started to push higher. Okay, do we have any buy setups? No, we don't have buy setups. Can the price push lower? Of course, price can just push lower. Okay, that if the price will break up below that bottom, that will be invalidated. The setup will be invalidated. Okay, so watch your lower time frame, watch for your buy setup, take the trade. Okay, at least tagging that high. This is your first target, but you will see how far that will go. Okay, so if it there breaks the downside, you're not interested into that sell. Okay, just simply ignore it. Watch for the buy. Only buys are for you in the upcoming week. Aussie USD, okay, went down really perfectly. We were watching that, we took that trade. Okay, as you can see that the price has struggling over there. We took that sell. We also took that sell. Price went down. We took off our profit. Okay, why? Because we are watching now the price. It will reverse to the upside. Okay, for me, that running flat is completed. We are going down. And now we will wait for the correction and take the buy. Okay, so all buy setups will be valid in the upcoming week. So let me just delete those lines. So what you will do, wait for the correction, take the buy. Okay, the buy can go really far. For me, this is completed. Okay, that correction it's completed for me, and also the move to the downside. Okay, if you have a correction like that, then you will take the trade. Then you definitely want to take the trade, but without having that bigger correction, don't take any sells. Okay, you should stick to a buy. This is your wave. This is your potential wave which you are targeting. Okay, but we will see how that correction will forms. If that will be correctly, great, we are going down. If that will be impulsively, great, we are going up. So you will have a nice trade from the bottom. Cat chief, okay, wait for the correction, take the sell. Okay, that looks like it can go lower. Okay, can I take the sell? No, wait for the correction, take the trade. Okay, this is the correction which you will have to wait, take the trade and watch previous bottom. Okay, this is your first target. So you will see how that will plays out. Okay. Okay, give us something and then can start to push higher. So be careful. Don't sell without having a correction. This is your sell correction. And this will confirm that we are going down. If you will not have that behavior, don't sell it. Okay? Your chief, we are in diversions. Okay, MACD is showing us diversions. Okay, we will start to push higher. Be careful around that top because it can go also one more down. Okay, so if you'll take that buy, if you'll find any buy setups on Monday, take it, but be careful around the previous bottom because it can reverse, go down, and then it will go up. Okay, that can plays out with you really well if you don't know how the price will behave. Okay, we'll watch that and see how it will plays out. Silver, it went up really aggressively. So what you can do now? Nothing. You cannot do nothing. You'll wait for the correction, take the trade. We are going to taking that high. Okay, so correction is needed, take the breakouts, and you will see how far it will go. Okay, simple. Gold, it's pushing up. Okay, like I said, now I will show you what I was talking before, why we didn't take any sales. We don't have any sell setups over there. Okay, this is not a sell setup. This is much more buy setup. Okay, so if any of you have taken that buy, great, you did a great job. I didn't because I want a sell setup over there, which it didn't forms. Okay, selling, I will not start selling. I will be all the time watching for that move because this move it's needed and this it will form now. Okay, anytime soon this will appear there. And I will all the time watching for that sell. Anyway, if this will give me a buy setup, if the price will go up, I will again watch for the sell. If that will give me a correction went up, I will again watch for the sell. Okay, so I'm all the time watching for my sell setups. Okay, I will not stay away from that sell. Just patiently watch it. USDN. Let's see how that plays out. Okay, there was a wonderful trade. We've been watching that one. Okay, there was the nice trade. Okay, plays out really nicely. Boom, it went up really aggressively and we took our profits already. Okay, so what you will do now? Nothing. You cannot do anything. Okay, you will probably wait until Wednesday or probably whole next week. You will stay for a sideways. Okay, sideways is needed before going to the upside. Okay, at least 4 hour correction is needed. 4 hour correction will confirm that you are going completely to the upside. Okay, weekly has a really nice wave to the upside. Okay, so this wave it's needed on the weekly. Okay, so let me just draw with arrow what we are targeting, at least breaking that high. Okay, 4 hours, as you can see, this move really huge. Okay, this is a huge move and we want to have a correction before going and taking that buy. Okay, so patiently wait for your buy setups. Can I take the sell? No, don't watch for sell setups. I will not be watching for sell setups. Sell setups probably will be short. Okay, something like that. Then we will go to the upside. So yes, watch it. New Zealand yen. Okay, New Zealand yen, like I have shown you. We are trying to tagging the trend line, and after tag of the trend line, we need to have some price actions or at least sell setups. Okay, so how that will look like. We want to have a tag there. Okay, then we want to sell, at least sell setup, break bounces off that trend line, correct, and then you can take the trade. Okay, if that will be keep pushing higher, okay, great, you don't have a trade for the sell. Okay, you will simply ignore it until you will not have a sell setup. Don't just jump into trade. Okay, I have seen that many of you are just putting orders. Okay, putting an order over there, put your stop loss over there, that would be a bad idea, and you should not put your order like that. That's not ready, and that can go up. It can extend, take you out with a losing trade, and then it can reverse. Okay, so you will have a losing trade for nothing. Okay, so let's see EuroCat what's playing out over there. We'll have a correction, deeper correction that can go give something like that. It can go went up, and then it can also went down, but that depends on 4 hour correction. We'll see how that will appear over there. Okay, can that go completely to the downside? I don't see that. Without having a correction, this cannot go lower. Okay, but if you have that correction, we are going definitely to the downside and you can take the trade. Okay, so what you will be watch for? You will be watching for how that will plays out. If there it will be a corrective behavior, which will go something like that, you can take the trade to the downside with on strong breakout. Okay, otherwise that it will just go up. Okay, so you will see how this will plays out. Aussie yen, okay, that one is quite risky, and if you are not skilled about trading, don't jump into that trade. Okay, that can plays out with you really badly. Okay, if you don't know how to manage your trade. For me, this is a completed pattern, which can just go to the downside. Okay, but I don't have there a sell setup. Okay, so let me see on 1 hour. Do I have any sell setup? No, there are no sell setups. This can just go up. Okay, if that it will start to falling aggressively, I will watch for the sell. Okay, why? Because this move can go and tagging that bottom, and this is a really nice trade to the downside. Okay, so keep your eyes on a strong break of that. If that will push higher, okay, simply ignore it, but still watch for the sell. Okay, that will just extend itself and it will go to the downside anyway. Okay, so you know what to do. Cadian. Okay, nothing at the moment. First, I was anticipating and watching for the sell. Okay, this is where I'm watching for the sell. Then I have C. Okay, this is not ready for the sell, and this is going to the upside. Okay, so you should recognize that in a right time. Okay, trading sounds really easy, but it's not. You will have to recognize the patterns really fast, and when the market is live, you don't have a time to think about, to test, and so on. Okay, you have to be ready, and you will need to know what the price will do. Okay, so if you take that sell, that should be a break-even trade, and you should take a buy. Okay, so can I take the buy now? I don't recommend you. Okay, I don't recommend you. That could be become really tricky. Okay, or if that will give you a nice correction, you can take the buy. But without having at least 4 hour correction, don't watch for the buy. That can just reverse the downside. That's for me completed pattern, which can just start to push lower. Okay, so you should watch for your sell setups now. Okay, I will erase that. Okay, so you will wait for your sell setup, take the sell, watch how the price will behave around the trend line. Okay, that can be just a big buy and we are going up. This is a 4 hour correction. This will be 4 hour correction and we will go up. Okay, so watch. First down, then we are going up. Keep yen. Okay, let's see my daily. The daily can behave sideways, okay? But I don't recommend you to take any sells, rather watch for your sell. Okay, that could be a sell setup, but that should not break above the top. Okay, that should not go aggressively to the upside. That should struggling over there, and then you can take the sell and you will see how far that sell will go. We can reverse to the downside. Okay, so let me just put something like that. Okay, so what you will do, you will watch now how that will plays out. If that will give you any sell setup, take it. Okay, and see how that will behave around previous bottom. Okay, so be patient and see how this is trying to develop. Here again. Okay, wait for the correction, take the trade to the upside. Okay, so wait for the correction and take the trade to the upside. Okay, this is your trade, this is your buy, and this is what you'll be targeting in the upcoming week. Okay, so if I will draw it like that, yes, like that, wait for the correction, take the trade. Okay, that will go probably like that, like that. It will give you a correction, then we are going up. Okay, so you are watching for your buy. If that will be aggressively breaking to the downside, ignore it. Okay, that's not a trade for you. Your GBP, okay, it's trying to reverse to the upside. If you watch a daily, okay, I see that this is a structure which will develop over there and we can take the buys. Okay, the buys will plays out probably. Watch for that strong break, take the trade and see how far it will go. Okay, just see. When that will be strong, take the trade, watch previous bottom. Okay, you have to move and break even or watch it. That should not aggressively reverse. Pound Aussie, definitely wanna take that sell. Okay, you will watch. Okay, let's see. You will be watching only for your sell setups. Okay, sell, take the sell, take the sell, watch. If you don't have any cells, okay, you should have a cells from here before around trend line. You should not take any cells. Okay, wait for the break and taking just sell, 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 sell. This will go really deep. Okay, that will go at least that far away. This is really nice wave, and there is where you will double your account if you will stick to your proper risk management. Okay, you don't need to over risk in a single trade, and you will make a lot of money. Okay, so my traders know how to do that. Okay, they will make a lot of money in those moves. Okay, so you will do the same. Wait for the correction, sell, 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 sell. Keep adding your cells. Okay, we'll see how far that will go. Pound New Zealand, watch for the sell. It can go tagging the previous high, but anyway, keep an eye. It can start to reverse, sell, sell, sell. Wait, okay, you will see that can place out something like that, tagging high and then going down. Okay, that will give you something like that. But watch for your sell setups. Okay, sell setup, sell setup, sell setup. Watch it. Okay, pound cat. What do you have there? The price is trying to push lower. Let's see, 4 hour. Okay, I see that this will be a correction and then we are going down. Okay, so this is the behavior which will appear over there and we will go down. Okay, something like that, going up, it will correct, go up, correct, and then went down. Okay, so don't watch for your buy setup. I will not recommend you to take that buy. Okay, pound chief. Okay, we'll probably correct and also go down. Pound yen. Okay, it's trying to reverse. As you can see that there is a nice structure which is not completed yet. Okay, we will watch for that sell. Okay, sell, it needs to behave or it needs to appear over there before the price will complete itself. Okay, 1 hour, watch for your sell setups, take your sells, stop selling around previous bottom. Okay, that's so easy and shouldn't be should be clear for you. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, use the Mexican. Okay, It went up really nicely. Okay, if you were watching that or if you were listening to us, there was a nice trade. Okay, as you can see that we went up really aggressively. Okay, that's a money which you have to focus. Okay, this is what we are trading. We are only trading strong moves. We don't want to trade a corrections. Okay, corrections are only for small money or for scalpers, but we don't want that. Okay, we want to have to make a big business and big money. Okay, but that doesn't mean you will risking too much. Okay, you can risk just a little bit, 2 or 1%, and you will make a lot of money. Okay, so like I said, fast money is what we are targeting, and impulses are what we are predicting. Okay, so what you will do now on the USD Mexican, nothing at the moment. You cannot do anything. Okay, that could become really tricky, but I see that this, it could continue to the upside, but without having a correction, this will not continue. Okay, so that can stay for a sideways now in for the whole next week, and then we will go up. So wait for that behavior. Don't try to trade that buy, that sell, that buy. Okay, only focus on your buys. You can watch if you will get any buy, take the buy. Okay, move on break even. Okay, it will take you out on a break even, then watch again for buy and see, boom, you have a nice trade. Natural gas, okay, it will go higher. As we can see, the daily is trying to push higher. Okay, there's also a MACD divergence, but can I take the buy? No, you cannot take the buy. Okay, if that will correct there for a sideways, then you can take the buy. Okay, otherwise don't jump into the trade. Okay, without completed correction. SP 500, okay, to okay, we're watching that, but wait for the correction, take the trade. Okay, that's not so aggressive. Okay, I want aggressive movement. Okay, so wait for the correction, take the trade. Okay, that should break aggressively that trend line. If that will not aggressively break the trend line, we are going one more up. So your eyes are on, wait for the correction, take the trade, and see how far that will go. Okay, so if you're watching it, you can take that sell. Okay, you will have a nice sell. At the moment, you don't have nothing. Wait for the correction and take the sell. You'll see how far it will go. UK 100, let's see, daily, nothing, you cannot do anything. We can go at least taking that high, then we'll go down. Okay, so this move can appear over there. Can I take the buy? Let's see. At the moment, there is no buy which you can place out, or that can stay for a sideways and then it will go down. So stay away from the UK 100. It can behave really strongly and you'll just get lost. UK oil, will that go up? Definitely. We want to take that buy and we are focusing on that buy. Why? This is a complete structure and we are going to the upside. Okay, so let's see if this will give us any correction. Take those buys. Okay, that will be a nice buys. Take the buy. Okay, just taking those buys and wait them to complete. This is not a buy setup at the moment. That needs to stay for a sideways few hours, then it will go up. Okay, this is your buy setup. US oil, same thing. Okay, if you watch a daily, there's a nice structure which is also complete, but can you take the buy? No. Okay, if you're not already in, you cannot jump into the trade. That will be probably a bit bigger correction and then it will go up. Okay, if you're a buyer from here, great. If you're a buyer from here, great. If you're a buyer from here, great. But from the spot where it is right now, you cannot jump into it. Wait for the correction. Okay, if you catch any buy setup, take it lower time frame, move and break even. Watch how that will plays out around previous top. It can give you a bigger correction. Okay, then this will repeat itself. Okay, and then you definitely want to take that buy. This is going really strong and fast. US 30, what do we have there? Nothing. I see that there is the buy setup which is playing out. Okay, this for me is buy, which can go and tag just the high and then went down. But can I take the buy? No, I definitely not recommend it to take the buy. Can I take the sell? Yes, but have a nice correction, then you can take the sell and immediately move and break even. Okay, and you will see how far that will go. Okay, I'm not interested into that buy. If there will be a buy setup, will I take it? No, I will simply ignore the buy setup there. I don't want to buy at the top of the structure. Okay, as you can see, that daily structure is really at the high, and I'm not interested to taking that buys at the top of the structure. So yes, let's focus on our sells. Platinum, what you can do over there? Nothing. Okay, stay away from it. We are going down. Okay, but that can go up and then down. That will give us a buy setup, and then we are going up. So I do recommend you that you will stay away, because you don't know how to trade it, and that's really difficult to trade in that kind of correction. So simply ignore it. That's not a trade for you, and you should not trade it. Okay, Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. If that it will strongly, if that will strongly start to push lower, you definitely want to take that sell. Okay, that will go down. If this it will give you a buy setup. Okay, sorry, not here. If that it will break up, correct, you can take that buy. Okay, or take that sell. If this will start strongly breaking, started to break to the downside, take the sell and move on break even around previous bottom. That can go tagging that bottom. So you want to have that sell. Okay, or if it go up, correct, take the buy. Okay, it's so simple. I will not complicate the thing. And if that will go down, if the Bitcoin want to go down, you will know how far it will go. We are going really deep. Okay, probably we can go tagging that 4,400. Okay, so that's a really nice wave, and there's a really nice money which you can get. Okay, and like I said, if there will be a buy, okay, you can take that buy. Great, you will take that buy, and that's your target. Okay, that's your target. You will take off your profit and see then for a sell. Okay, so you have only two scenarios which can play out, but I'm much more for the sell. Okay, I'm much more for that strong break to the downside. So just keep your eyes on and see how far that will go. Ripple, okay, watch for the strong break of that trend line. Okay, let's see how that will plays out. Okay, yes, that will probably stay for a sideways, give you a buy setup, then it will continue to the upside. Okay, buy setup, and then it will continue to the upside. Can I take the sell? Yes, you can take the sell and see how far it will go. Move break even. Okay, and see if that will go taking that trend line. If it will stop there, give you a buy setup, remove your sell. Okay, take off your profit. Okay, so guys, that was all for that weekly market outlook. Okay, I will be happy and I will appreciate if you will share the link with others. Okay, and all the feedbacks will be great. So take care, traders, and enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.